Thank you very much, Robert. Yeah, horses coming out. Luminaries is the first out. The red with the grey spots, the black sleeves, red and grey quartered cap. Sean Quinlan is riding. Next out is Clear is the Water. Dark blue with the white braces, the white stars on sleeves, dark blue cap, Ben Post. Then we have Could Be a Weapon in the purple with the grey stars, the purple and pink hooped sleeves, the purple cap with the pink spots. Tom Midgley's riding. Then Sir Carnegie, the yellow with the maroon sleeves, the white armlets, yellow and maroon quartered cap. Shane Fenelon. Next to go down is Iterjean Dubroy in the green with the dark green diamonds, the green cap with the dark green diamond as well. Peter Kavanagh is riding. And then we've got Ryak Naslorna to go down as well in the light blue with the yellow seams, light blue and yellow half sleeves, and the yellow cap. That's Ryak Naslorna in the hands of Charlie Hammond. So they're making their way to the start. 18 fences in all to be jumped. The starting point at the top end of the back, straight down by where the 10 furlong start is on the all-weather track on the flat. I'm sure you're all very aware of that. Let's take a look at the betting. Favourite here is Sir Carnegie at 2-1. Could Be a Weapon is 9-4. 11-4 about Ryak Naslorna. Iterjean Dubroy is 17-2. Luminaries is 11-1. And Clear is the Water is a 20-1 chance. The horses making their way to the start. Get your bets on for the 138. Interesting market again here because Could Be a Weapon was around about even money last night, 6-4 this morning, and is now drifting like the proverbial barge. Has been in pretty good form of late though, with a couple of victories. At Sedgefield, actually, and this is a very different track to Sedgefield. Obviously not too far away geographically, but Sedgefield is a tight and undulating track. This is a flat and much more of a galloping circuit, but Could Be a Weapon comes into this in good form. In fairness, all of these have had a relatively recent run, so it's not like we're talking about a couple of fit horses against unfit ones or ones that could maybe do with the pipe up. And this is more a sort of summer jumping steeplechase in October, if you see what I mean. Horses that have been quite busy over the last few weeks and months. Anyway, they are assembling down at the start. You can see Clear is the Water there. There is Could Be a Weapon. Also there, the greens, Iterjean Dubroy, who won the best turned out in the parade ring prior to the contest. Horses assembling down at the start. There is Could Be a Weapon. Minute and a half to post time, or just under now, actually almost a minute to post time. Get your bets on. Goggles are coming down. Horse is about to face the start. It looks like Iterjean Dubroy is going to be leading. It'll take one more turn here. Plenty of money here for Sir Carnegie. Mickey Bowen trains, of course. Haverfordwest down there in Wales. Flag is up. Flag down, tape back, and they're away in racing for the Sky Sports Racing Virgin 519 Novices Handicap Chase. And it's Jean de Broy, who won the best turned out in the parade ring beforehand, takes them into the early part of the race to Could Be a Weapon, who's racing there in second. These two have just gone on a little bit already by about 4 or 5 lengths to Luminaries, who's in third. Then Clear Is the Water. And then we have Ryok Naslorna, who's last but one. And this Sir Carnegie, who's been very, very popular in the market, right at the back of the field. First fence, It's Jean de Broy and Could Be a Weapon. Both over safely and making their way towards the first open ditch in the contest, the second in the race as a whole. It's Jean de Broy saw a good stride to Could Be a Weapon, and Clear Is the Water, Luminaries, Ryok Naslorna and Sir Carnegie, anchored at the back of the field by Shane Fenelon. Quickly on to the third, leading duo over safely. They all jumped it well, and there's about 10 lengths first to last as they head on their trek down the far side of the track where there's plenty of jumping to be done. And it's Jean de Broy who leads them to Could Be a Weapon. Tom Midgley there in second spot. Followed then in third position by Luminaries, the black sleeves, as they come to the next. Dark blue jacket of Clear Is the Water, followed by the light blue of Ryok Naslorna. And then right at the back of the field is Sir Carnegie in the yellow and maroon. So it's Jean de Broy, ears pricked, leads them at the next. Jumped it well. To in second position Could Be a Weapon. It was all the rage in the market yesterday, but has been drifting a bit, probably against the popularity of Sir Carnegie in the market. Is being held up by Shane Fenelon from the stables of Mickey Bowen from all the way down there in South Wales. Made a long trip up here to the northeast of England as they make the turn into the home straight and head on down towards fence number 6. And the first of the fences in the home straight is a ditch. It's Jean de Broy at it and jumped it well to Could Be a Weapon in second, purple jacket. Followed then by the dark blue of Clear Is the Water, then Luminaries and Sean Quinlan, Hugs the Rail, Ryok Naslorna last but one, and Sir Carnegie at the rear of the field. Fence will be the third last in a circuit's time, 4 fences to jump in the home straight here at Newcastle. Again, all safely over it, touch wood at the moment, the jumping's been pretty proficient. It's Jean de Broy, the grey, again saw a good stride there. To in second position Could Be a Weapon, Luminaries is in third, followed then by Clear Is the Water, Ryok Naslorna, the picture of health in Irish, and right at the rear of the field is Sir Carnegie. So take what will be the last in the circuit's time. A rather stuttering leap there from Luminaries, so had a bit of a look at it and lost a little bit of ground in the jumping, but no great harm done. So they're coming past us with the circuits of the track still to get round, and it's Jean de Broy that leads them to in second position. On that one's outside, Could Be a Weapon. They're followed in third by Clear Is the Water. Then Luminaries down on the inside, Ryok Naslorna, last but one. And still at the back of the field, Sir Carnegie. So if the punters are going to be rewarded for their interest in this horse, he's going to have to pass them all to win. So it's a long old run down the far side at a pretty leisurely 28 miles per hour now. 9 more fences still to be jumped, 2 more of them being open ditches. And it's Jean de Broy, who has yet to be headed in the contest. Could Be a Weapon, who's come into this in very good form. Sits in second. Is getting a nice toe into this as well towards the head of affairs in quite a slowly run race. Luminaries, the black sleeves, followed then by Clear Is the Water, the dark blue and white colours. Ryok Naslorna, still towards the rear of the field for Charlie Hammond. And still right at the back is Sir Carnegie. So they're heading down the far side of the track for the final time. 5 fences to be jumped, 4 of them plain, the second of them being an open ditch. It's Jean de Broy. It's just stretching them a little bit now. Could Be a Weapon going with Jean de Broy, and these two have gone on by about 3 or 4 lengths from the rest of the field. So these fences now coming in quite quick succession. Could Be a Weapon, Jean de Broy, and Could Be a Weapon goes on to Jean de Broy. The green colours now just being nudged along by Peter Kavanagh. Still a bit of a gap to Clear Is the Water. And then Luminaries up the inside ditch now. Could Be a Weapon. That was a lovely fluent leap by Could Be a Weapon. Goes on into a 3-length advantage to Jean de Broy racing in second. And then in third spot, Clear Is the Water and Luminaries as they take that one. And again, the leader jumped it well. Ryok Naslorna didn't towards the back of the field. And Sir Carnegie just creeps that little bit closer as they take that little dogleg turn down the far side. Head on down towards the 4th of the 5 fences over on the far part of the track. Could Be a Weapon got to the front, just slowing things down a little bit again, just stacking them up in behind. Saw a terrific stride there once more and led to Luminaries. Iterjean de Broy once again being driven along after the jumping. Clear as the water around the outside. Then Ryak Naslorna and Sir Carnegie. So it could be a weapon that leads them here. And again jumped that well. To on the outside, Clear as the water. Luminaries creeps a little bit closer. Sir Carnegie is just floating into this, followed then by Ryak Naslorna. And the long-time leader, Iterjean de Broy, is now beginning to struggle. So they're going to be turning for home. 4 more fences left to be jumped, the first of which is an open ditch. And it could be a weapon. Jumping hitherto has been very good. To Luminaries in second, now being driven along in third is Clear as the water, then Ryak Naslorna. Sir Carnegie's got to get a bit of a wriggle on here as they come towards the 4th last. Favourite didn't the leader didn't jump it particularly well there, and goes on by a couple of lengths to in second position Clear as the water. Luminaries still travels well. Sir Carnegie's trying to get into it, but it could be a weapon who leads at the 3rd last. Jumped that one again a little bit clumsily. Here comes Sir Carnegie, who is now getting into top gear and draws alongside. Could be a weapon as they come towards the 2nd last. Sir Carnegie could be a weapon. Sir Carnegie jumped it in front. It could be a weapon who's in 2nd position. Then Luminaries in 3rd and racing up towards the final fence. Sir Carnegie patiently ridden by Shane Fenlon at it now. Clears it with loads to spare. There's plenty left in the tank here inside the final half furlong and racing up towards the line. Sir Carnegie anchored in rear, looped the field and has won easily. Could be a weapons in good form but had no answer at all. Finished in 2nd. In 3rd I think was just Luminaries over Ryak Naslorna.